Amplifiers. We amplify the unrecognized voices of young people.
We advocate against the injustices faced by young people.
Like
bullying, teenage pregnancy, and substance abuse.
We also address matters influencing the lives of young people, such as
positive parenting skills, child-led initiatives, and children's rights.
Let's talk about matters influencing the lives of young people.
Ayibulabuleni.
Aribulele.
Ariambe.
Let's talk.
Listen to the Amplifiers.
Every Saturday morning
On Alex FM 89.1. Elevate your mind.
Ooh, correctly, man. So the song that was just blasting your earwaves today in the morning, Imakwabu by the one, the only, the youngest boy on the block. The name is Flash Cortez. Akarafambaka Katlena yena Nebo 64. So this song actually came with dropped with an album, Abusheni, which dropped earlier on in the year, and yeah, the song is really doing the most. I've been hearing creators online saying that the verse that you just heard right now is one of the best verses that we have in Tsonga rap. And you're probably wondering, Gotagu, who am I listening to? This voice sounds familiar. Like, this energy is... And, Ngenogu, Siteke Goro and Nawananga, Pokanampunzu, Ingsela Shanmoya, yeah. I haven't been on air in a while. I forgot my link, guys. Okay, many song like that. Siteke Goro and Nawananga, Pokanampunzu, Changaru, 8:35 to find out the young ones on the play are playing on Alex FM 89.1. And the man on the mic is Jara Kamabutani, the one, the only Muhluri Nkuna. But you know, it's very much taboo for me to be running this show together. I have to have I have to have my beautiful co-host. What's this?
my co-host.
Oh, your co-host today, it's Gladys Kgonothi, known as Nonoka.
Okay, we have a Nonoka.
And we have Andile.
Great stuff. And you know, like today's show, we have someone very, very special joining us in studio today. This person is like their bio is a lot, is a lot, and she's a friend of the Amplifiers. She's that please let our beautiful listeners know who you are.
Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Reabetswe Vukahle, and I am a Joburg Junior Student Councillor. And then I would like to say good morning again.
Great stuff. So, yeah, man. Today's show actually has a lot like lined up, right? Being that on Tuesday is Tuesday. On Tuesday is June 16, and it's also the Day of an African Child.
Yes.
So, excuse me. So, being that we are now in that period, right?
Yes.
It's very, very interesting, like to actually like think about everything that the youth of 1976 has done, like particularly the one of like standing up and like advocating for their right to like learn using their native language, right? Which I felt like it was very much unfair for them to learn everything in Afrikaans. And now I want to learn Afrikaans. The unfortunate part is that now I want to learn Afrikaans. So yes, that's what we have lined up to you, like for you today in this show. We're gonna be discussing the Day of an African Child, the youth of 1976, the climate master, being that we know what are going through a lot with regards to climate change, and also climate justice, right?
Yes.
So let me just start it here, right? What is the difference between like the youth of 1976? Like we know that they were advocating for them to like learn using their native language, right? And the youth of now, being that now we are just here for vibes,
Yes.
Yes, yeah. the youth of 1976 were advocating for their rights in the rights of education, but the youth of 2026, they are just here for vibes, not doing anything. And I think the youth of 1976 fought for the right to education, but the youth of 2026, they are misusing the right to education by going to school and not doing anything about it.
Umehluko ukuthi i-youth yango-1976 yalwela amalungelo because yayiwadinga, and nathi siyawadinga, kodwa thina senze njani? Siyawa-misuse. Sifike esikoleni abafundi, we have a right to freedom, kodwa senzani? Senza ubugebengu bese siyaboshwa.
Yes, and yeah, like definitely, like that is very much true, right? Being that like their primary reason for actually going out and fighting was for them to learn, right?
Yes.
But now we have the privilege of like we have the right to education, and that right is actually being misused, right? And speaking of things that are being misused, I think like now I'm generally misusing my time, being that the clock is clocking. Hey, we have to go and sell, must go, because unlike the youth of 2026, I'm very, very responsible, right? And my level of being responsible, like right now, I'll tell my listeners that with them can catch us on our social media platforms, but I'll mention them when we come back. Shall we?
Sesibuyile Alex FM 89.1, where we elevate your mind. Lengoma lebe ikhala yisarafina ka Hak Masikela. It was released 1992. Yes, before the break we were talking about the youth of 1976 and the youth of 2026. I will pass by. Okay, before I forgot, stay tuned at our social media platforms. On Instagram and Facebook, we are the Amplifiers _89.1. On YouTube, we are the Child Human Rights Defenders. And on TikTok, we are the Theeamplifiers. Yes, I will pass to our host.
Thank you very much, my co-captain. Like the fact that song is older than all of us here in the studio, eh? That song is older than the Amplifiers, but then it's not older than our knowledge. Do you get it? So, yes, I promise you guys that the blah blah climate justice, right? So, you know, like climate justice actually like has a lot of missions, right? Being that regarding the day of an African child, yes, that's Shilungumane. Regarding the day of an African child, the theme for this year is ensuring that each and every child has access to healthy water, clean sanitation, and like just basically them to be able to have access to water and child-friendly toilets. Being that earlier on in the thing, like actually last night, I saw an article which actually exclaimed that one of the schools, their toilets actually ran down, and now I think which like this child is supposed to be having access to clean water and sanitation, but they do not actually get access to that. Like come to think of it, in Alex we have children that are still using bucket toilets. I'm from Limpopo. In Limpopo we still use pit toilets. You see, so so I want to know from you guys, which like what is the thingy, the carbon footprint mission? Okay, let me start it then. So a carbon footprint mission, right, is like an invisible exhaust pipe, right, following all of us around, right? So children can actually like shrink this carbon footprint, right, by one. When we travel as a group, meaning that we'll have to use one car or one taxi. Yes. Unlike Mina, I will request, Ria will request, Andile will request, Gladys will request, Casimiro will request, even requested this one. Junior will also request, right? Yes. So that is actually like adding up to a whole lot of carbon emissions. And actually, as children, we can actually help to improve it, right? Actually, like reduce it. Yes. Another way that you can actually do that, right, is by fighting food waste, right? Yes. Let's think about it. Now, I do not like the bread, or I'll eat it, get full. Instead of me like saving it and then giving it to the next child, I'll decide to throw it away. Meaning that now there is a whole lot of resources that came with planting that wheat for them to be like for that wheat to be processed into bread. And remember, in South Africa we have a water shortage, right? That's the reality, right?
Yes.
So now I'm wasting the food from the water shortage, meaning that now I'm basically cooking all of us.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about like our legal standpoint with regards to children in general, right? Being that, as you know, like children have a right to participate in every matter like that concerns them. Being that, according to Article 36, if not 26, Article 36 of the African Charter on the Rights and Welfare of the Child, everything must be done in the best interest of the child, right?
Yes.
So, what are some of the laws that actually encourage children to speak up, right? So, and that goes to everyone.
Okay. Section 28, it's protecting children, and it says the child have a right to health care, food and shelter, and an adult must always take act on their best interest.
Yes, ma'am.
I think it's shortly also Section 10, where that speaks about every child have really the loudspeaker law. They have a right into speaking and saying everything that they want to say, which really make them to be more active and to be more truly citizen, because it's giving them the right to speak out and say what they want to say and how they're concerned about their future.
Like most definitely, and also pushing away the laws for a second, right? As children, we have the privilege to collaborate, eh? Like as we are here, all of us here are collaborating, right? So another way that we can actually like speak up is through teamwork and leadership. Because like when children join the social eco club or become student councillor, just like our guests over here, they aren't just playing school; they're learning how to lead the country one day. Like think about it. For me to be lead the show, like for me to be driving the show right now, I had to start as a child during grade 11. Like I learned how to speak, how to drive my thingy, like how to pass the thoughts forward, right? And there are also like different environments where children can actually like participate, right? Number one, we have the Nelson Mandela Children's Parliament. One of our amplifiers, she's the Gauteng ambassador, that side. I've been to the parliament when I was in grade 9, you see? So like that was a platform that actually like was given to me for me to participate and actually advocate for my own rights, right? The second one, we have the youth parliament, whereby like young people over the age of 18 actually go there and participate in matters that are actually like influencing and affecting the youth. Because like unfortunately the reality is in this country, right, we actually have like this thing of like, you know, like a parent knows best, right? But there's a thingy, there's a saying that says like nothing about us without us, right?
Yes.
So how are you gonna be living in Santin telling me Uguti in Alex they live like this, meanwhile you've never set foot in Alex? Actually you have set foot in Alex, but that was a very, very long time ago, you see? That was a very, very long time ago. Yeah, I'm not gonna throw banter at any soccer team. So, so yes, might as well just put it right there. Just put a pin on it right there. So, there's the African Union like says that each and every child deserves clean water and safe toilets, right? So, my question to everyone here in the studio is, if you saw, excuse me. If you saw a tap that was broken, leaking water at school or in the street, Konala Alex, right? What's your plan of action in fixing that?
At school, I will report to the teacher or to the principal about the leaking tube or pipe. If I had the skills to fix it, I will fix it. If I had the skill, but I don't have skills.
So do you have the skill?
I don't have
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so basically we are taught to say every time if you see a leaking pipe or rather a tap, you should actually make sure that you contact what's the Joburg water. So if you're in a place like a school, definitely you have to actually rush to your admin office, because obviously they will have actually the contact for everyone. But then when you are walking around the street, it's rare to walk a long distance without seeing a poster that says, if you are seeing a linking pipe, contact this number, which is what the Joburg Water number. So definitely that's what I will do.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Like we've been having a guest here for the past 27 minutes on the show, and we've never really like had a proper conversation with her, right? So Ria, so you are a Joburg junior student cancer. I don't want to mess up your title because I don't want to get sued. I'm too broke to get sued, my sister. The economy is there's a lot, eh?
Yes.
So and in your bio it says that you marched in the Child Protection March, right?
Yes, yes.
So the Children's Act says that children have the right to speak up on things that matter to them. So why do you think it's so important for children, Alex, to use their voices instead of leaving all big decisions to adults?
Okay, so first I'm going to start by saying, literally, I'm going to paraphrase something that was said by Nelson Mandela, which usually says that the true character of a society, you see it by actually how it treats its children. So the reason why it's actually important for children to speak up and use their voice, it's only because our children are the ones who experience many of actually challenges in their community every day, and their opinions matters. When children speak up, others can actually better understand their needs and concerns. If we leave all decisions to adults, as really the youth and children, some issues affecting young people may be overlooked. Not only that, but then using our voice usually will help us become active citizens and future leaders who can contribute to actually positive change in our communities. Not only that, but then also South Africa as a whole.
Great stuff. Like, that's very, very interesting, eh? So, like, in your role supporting and guiding fellow learners at Kobegilanga Secondary School, what is the number one issue or challenge that your peers talk to you about the most?
You know, the number one issue, which is actually looked to be hard to solve, it's actually mental health and emotional well-being, because many learners feel stressed about their schoolwork, family challenges, peer pressure, and they're concerned about their future. Actually, not only that, but then also about their environment. The environment is actually affecting them more than it should be affecting everyone, because actually they often need someone who will listen without judging them and help them find a positive solution.
So you actually participated in the WEDSM competition, talking about saving energy, right? The African Union's big theme right now, it's all about protecting the right to clean water and safe toilets. So how can being an energy saver also help water savers when climate change is making water scarce?
Okay. Mostly we tend to define energy, usually saying that energy is the ability to do work. But then I define it in a way of saying energy is an opportunity. Reason being is because energy and water are closely connected. It takes actually energy to pump water, clean it, distribute water to our homes and schools. When we save electricity, we reduce pressure actually on the environment and help conserve water resources. By using less energy and protecting the environment, we can help reduce the effects of climate change, which is making water shortage more surely common. Yes.
So just a question just to wrap it up, right? So I want to know, like, what is the main thing you want the younger generation coming after us to change so that South Africa's future stays bright?
Well, being honest, I want the next generation to choose unity, responsibility, and active citizenship, because when you are united, mostly there is nothing that's impossible. We surely must respect one another, protect the environment, surely, and also value education, because we know that the 1976 youth surely fought for our rights to be educated and to go to school and work together to solve problems in our communities. If young people become leaders who care about others, surely that means that South Africa's future will remain brighter.
Great stuff. Like, man, you really said a mouthful, eh? And another thing that I'd love to put forward, like, to our young people out there, is that when they are busy, like, neglecting the planet per se, right? They must remember that unfortunately we only have planet A. We do not have planet B. This is our only planet. We have to take care of the planet so that the planet can take care of us. You see, being that it would be sad, like like in the future to know that my child, I grew up watching birds fly, but then there's a slight possibility that my child cannot experience that, you see.
Which is not good, because as you can say that as the youth, we are the future, and we must make sure that we preserve actually anything that we have here, because actually giving you an example with some of the things that it's really hardly to see nowadays. For example, rhinos. It's actually hard to see a rhino because why? Actually, the youth, or rather the people that lived back then, or the previous generation, did not take care of them.
Most definitely. And unfortunately, and unfortunately, yeah, that's that's just the way it is, right? But then you can catch us up on our social media platforms like Facebook on Amplifiers _ Alexa FM 9.1. You can make IG on Alexa FM on Amplifiers _ Alexa FM 9.1. You can make Tik Tok _Amplifiers, and you can actually catch the show on our YouTube page at Child Human Rights Defenders. Guys, you forgive me today. The brain is taking at work. I really haven't been behind the mic in a very, very long time. And now, let me just hand over to the news so that we find out what was happening. We know that Bafana really pulled the Bafana one on us. Every country, like all of us in the country, really felt like how is it like being a Kaizer Chiefs fan, which is not nice. So, yes, now we are about to hand over to the news, and then after the news, we're gonna go over to the top 30 and then figure out if your favorite song is still on the top 30. And on that note, I'm gonna go